Hey guys, Ransom here, and welcome back for more RuneScape shenanigans. Today I'm going to be making a QBD guide for you guys. So this is going to be how to kill QBD, the mechanics of the fight, some of the show off a couple kills, recommended equipment and things like that, and the absolute necessary levels and items that you're going to need to be killing QBD. So it's going to be a fun ride. We'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will show you guys again what kind of gear you need and your inventory setup and your equipment and things like that. Absolute necessities for QBD are level 85 herb lore for super anti-fire potions. You can try to do QBD with a regular anti-fire and protect from magic, but I wouldn't really recommend it. You need at least level 60 summoning to actually enter this boss fight because the portal won't let you through without it, and level 50 agility to slide down the shortcut. Recommended abilities and things like that. Definitely need curses. Level 92 prayer is recommended for soul split, so you don't have to go through as much food during these fights. Level 95 would be even better, so you can use the 3 damage boosting curses. Auras are a great thing to use for a boss if you're gonna this boss if you're gonna camp for a couple hours. Sharpshooter will give you increased accuracy. Vampirism will obviously heal you if you don't have soul split, so that's a good one to bring. Penance will restore your prayer as you take damage. Dragonbane arrows and bolts are highly recommended if you have completed Ritual of the Majorat, and they will be super useful if you have dual ascensions, Armadillo crossbows, or the Royal crossbow, as well as the Nox bow or something like along those lines that you can use Dragonbane arrows with. As far as gear and inventory, I have my Slayer helmet on for this video, but I had a Black Dragon's Task, which is about the only time that I do QBD regularly. But you can just replace that with your best ranged helmet. I have Anima Core of Zamorak, which can easily be replaced with Pernix or Death Lotus or even Armadillo. You can do this on Armadillo pretty easily. I have glaives just because I like my glaives and I don't have dual wield ascensions, but if you have the dual wield Armadillo crossbows, the Royal crossbow, or even dual wield ascensions, definitely use those, and Dragonbane bolts, or if you have a Nox bow you could even use Dragonbane arrows. Ring of Wealth, any kind of luck ring. I have Luck of the Dwarves on, Ring of Wealth, Ring of Fortune, whatever. Your best gloves and boots. I have an Amulet of Souls, but you can use a Fury amulet or whatever amulet you have that is best in slot for you. Your aura is interchangeable, as I said. Sharpshooter, Penance, or Vampirism are great. I got a Slayer cape on. You can replace that with any cape. To Sara cape or a skill cape, any other skill cape, or even a comp cape or max cape if you have it. And I got the spring cleaner in my pocket. You're not going to need it for this boss. It's just what I have in my pocket. I usually use a holy wrench because it restores more prayer. As far as the inventory goes, I have my holy overloads. I have my enhanced Excalibur, which is I take everywhere for Slayer and bossing. Never go anywhere without that thing. And 3 super anti-fire potions, basically an hour's worth of potions, so I can camp here. Super restores and inventory. The rest of the inventory is sharks. You can bring a Beast of Burden pouch to renew your familiar, so you don't have to go back to the bank, but I didn't actually bring it in the footage. And you want to bring a Beast of Burden full of food. As far as getting to Queen Black Dragon's lair, you want to start at the Port Sarum lodestone and run to the northwest, and this is the entrance to the Grotworm lair. As soon as you enter the cave, run south to this little agility shortcut. Level 50 agility is required to use it, or you can climb down to the very bottom of the grotworm lair for every kill, which is not recommended. That's why I put level 50 agility as a requirement. But you slide down the shortcut and it takes you to the very bottom, right next to the portal. And you need 60 summoning to enter this portal here and actually do the boss fight. As soon as you enter the portal, the boss fight is going to start, so be prepared. Now I'm going to run you through the actual boss fight itself. You want to stand right next to this pillar at the very start, and as soon as she basically roars, you want to drink both of your potions, War Masters, Overloads, whatever, and an anti-fire. And then you start attacking her. The very first phase, all you want to do is use your basic abilities to build some adrenaline. Once you get to about 75% adrenaline, you can finish off the phase with a threshold like Snapshot or Rapid Fire. That would be a good one to use first. I always use Rapid Fire first. As soon as this phase is over, you want to click on the little glowing thing there, and that will start the second phase of the fight. She has a chance to change her carapace here. She starts summoning her tormented souls, which I usually just tank the hits from. You can run their attack underneath them if you really want to, but I just tank the hits, and I run through the flame walls as well. I run to the artifact, and then I hit escape. So you want to have escape on your bar so you can use it quickly. Because if you stand on those glowing platforms for very long, you take 1500 damage a tick, and it hurts a lot. So if you use escape, you just jump right back onto the main platform, and you won't take any damage. I don't think I have any footage of it, but these tormented souls, if one teleports over to either side of the platform and says time is short, you definitely want to attack that tortured soul because it will time freeze you, and QBD will be able to continue attacking as well as all the ads, and it is not a fun time. She can also siphon health off of the each of the tormented souls, but you can usually out DPS it if you have tier 70 weapons or above, so I don't even worry about the tormented souls. I just tank the damage and use some food. Just keep using threshold abilities and basic abilities to get her through the phases, and each time you get onto one of these glowing platforms, you're going to want to hit escape, and then once you get to the fourth one, you have finished the boss fight. Climb down the stairs, and you can loot Queen Black Dragon's coffer here. Got about 115k for that kill. That's not typical. It's usually more than that. But here's another kill at 3 times speed. Again, just start the boss fight right next to the pillar. Use your basic abilities to gather adrenaline up to like 75%, and then finish the phase with the threshold. Hit the pillar, rinse and repeat. I just tank the flame walls. Sometimes you get lucky and they won't hit you. Activate the artifact, hit escape so you don't take tick damage from the little pillar, from the being on the platform. Again, just damage abilities and thresholds, escape off of the platform so you don't take damage, continue DPSing her. Don't worry about the ads, they're not going to be a problem. Eat anytime you get stuck in a flame wall or super hot breath, and then that's another kill at 3 times speed. So I'm going to show off a couple loots here. Me looting the coffer a couple times. I think I only had like 15 kills when I started recording footage for this video. I had a 64 Black Dragons task, and it took me like 3 days to do just because I was camping QBD for it, and I just can't stand to do more than like 15 to 20 kills at a time. But here's a couple coffer videos, a little couple clips of me looting the coffer after killing her. And I made some pretty decent money, and there will be a I guess total loot showing of the 15 kills right at the end. Okay, here we are back in Prif, and I have the loots from the 15 kills. It was about 3 mil for those 15 kills, so not bad. It's actually more than that. I think I had like more loot than in the bank. I got some Rocktails and stuff like that. Hey everybody, Ransom here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss on what I come up with next. Also give this video a share as I'm trying to grow the channel and every little bit helps. And I will see you in the next video.